Today is a Tuesday, September 26, 2023. Israeli minister visit to Saudi Arabia and Russia-Ukraine war intense drone battles. First news is: in a groundbreaking development, Israel's tourism minister, Haim Katz, has embarked on an unknown trip to Saudi Arabia to attend a United Nations conference. This marks the veritably first time that a member of the Israeli press has accepted a public visit to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, further emphasizing the ongoing normalization addresses between the two nations. The office of Minister Haim Katz has officially blazoned his presence in Saudi Arabia, emphasizing the significance of this visit as a major corner. Katz's two-day visit to Riyadh coincides with Saudi Arabia's pursuit of an implicit bilateral agreement, conceivably brokered by the United States, to establish formal political relations with Israel. Minister Katz is leading a delegation on this two-day excursion, which forms part of a United Nations World Tourism Organization event. Katz stated about the trip, "Tourism serves as a ground between nations. Collaboration within the realm of tourism can potentially unite hearts and drive profitable progress." He added, "I'm committed to fostering cooperation, advancing tourism, and enhancing Israel's foreign relations." As of this advertisement, the Saudi government still needs to incontinently verify the visit. The other news is: Russia-Ukraine war intense drone battles erupt between Moscow and Kyiv. The ongoing Russia-Ukraine war boosted in a fiery exchange of drone attacks as Moscow and Kyiv engaged in a grim battle. Kyiv reported that its air defense successfully interdicted and destroyed 26-38 Russian drones launched during a late assault. Contemporaneously, Russia professed to have repulsed numerous Ukrainian robot assaults in the Belgorod and Kursk districts, figuring out how to shoot down no less than 11. Adding to the tension, Russia's protection service delivered a snap of Viktor Sokolov, the leader of Russia's Dark Ocean Armada, going to a tape gathering. This came just a day after Ukrainian special forces had claimed to kill him in an attack on the Crimean harbourage of Sevastopol the previous week, causing confusion and raising questions about the delicacy of these reports. The United Kingdom's Defence Ministry declared that a dynamic, deep strike battle unfolded in the Black Sea following a series of major attacks on the Russian Black Sea Fleet. Similarly, the United States assessed fresh warrants on 5 Russian and 11 Chinese companies. These warrants were assessed due to their involvement in supplying factors for drone technology, which Moscow has been using in its full-scale eruption of Ukraine. Meanwhile, Ukraine reported successfully striking a Russian command post near Kherson. Ukrainian media outlet Hromadsk cited sources within Ukraine's Security Service, SBU, for this information. Rocket fire directed by SBU operatives attacked the temporary Russian command post near Kherson. Russia's defense minister, Sergei Shoigu, blazoned that Russia was bolstering its military horsepower through the accession of ultra-modern munitions and advancements in training. This development indicates Russia's commitment to raising its indigenous military presence. In trade and politics, the Czech agriculture minister, Marek Vyborný, prompted the European Commission to conduct further rigorous checks on Ukrainian grain import corridors. He also proposed the perpetration of a deposit system for grain exports. This call came after controversies between Ukraine and Central European countries regarding restrictions on Ukrainian grain significances, which these countries had assessed following the European Union's decision not to extend a ban on similar significances. They argued that Ukrainian grain significances were negatively impacting their agricultural sectors. The situation girding Viktor Sokolov, the commander of Russia's Black Sea Fleet, remained uncertain. While Russia delivered a snap putatively showing him partaking in a taped meeting, Ukraine had professed to have killed him alongside 33 different officials in a slug assault on Russia's Dark Ocean Armada's Central Command in Sevastopol. The differing reports raised dubieties about the delicacy of the data and fortified the scheme bracing his status. At a Kremlin public interview, Dmitry Peskov, the press secretary of the President of the Russian Federation, expressed that he had no data about Sokolov's whereabouts, further entangling what was happening. Thanks for watching and subscribing to the channel.